Okay.
It says Acts 18:25. This man was instructed in the way of the Lord, and being fervent in the spirit, he spake and taught diligently the things of the Lord, knowing only the baptism of John.
Right, so that's a man who was stuck in time, you know what I'm saying, where he only knew about the baptism of John. You know what I'm saying? But the gospel evolves. See, that's the thing. The gospel evolves. Abba planted a seed, okay, and he was given a portion of the spirit. That's why the Bible is a book of different men and different men's accounts. They were given it in pieces.
Right.
Okay? But now what? We had a whole scroll to be able to put all the pieces together. You see, and that's why time is a major factor. That's why the elder Manata Zakba always say that this truth is time sensitive. You know,
Con.
because you gotta know, you gotta have, like, time sensitive, meaning your senses got to be in touch with time. You know
Yep.
what I'm saying?
Shalom, Shemot. Um, Coming at you with another one, giving honor, praise, and glory to Yahweh Shemiah Shah. That one to the elder apostle Greg Millstone. And just something that was said by one of their brothers, brother Yaquan, was pretty much saying that how he was stuck in time. He was in the book of John, right? But he was still stuck in time. And it made me think because that's how a lot of guys move today. Like, you got these different camps and stuff like HOI, GOCC, and all these different camps that don't really push prophecy per se, but they push the portion that they have through the, for lack of better words, for lack of better word, they push the portion that they have through the portion that, a portion of what the Lord, actually gave, and not the whole thing, not the whole world, you know. Well, that's like kind of being lost in time, man. You know, that's like kind of being lost in time because things are constantly moving. Things are prophecies are constantly happening. Everything is like the brother said, evolving. Like, this gospel evolves, man. Because shit, during the time of Moses, he was in the spirit of Yahweh Shemel Shah. You know, shit in Babylon, you have men in the spirit of in the spirit of prophecy. In the spirit of Yahweh Shemel Shah, and in the Greek Empire, in the Roman Empire, you know what I mean? And now you have today in Babylon the Great, like this truth, it evolves over time. And if you don't allow the spirit to give you the whole thing, then you can get lost. You can get lost, man. You can get lost in the sauce. You can get lost, in time, man. You know, because you don't know and understand. You're not hearkening to the whole role. You're not receiving the whole role. Makes you not really understand what's next. You see, because once again, this truth it's constantly evolving, man. You see, but it says, he answered me. This is the book of Second Ezra chapter 9 verse 1. It says he answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently and itself, and when thou seest part of the signs past, right? And that's another thing, like these other camps, they don't really have a watch, man. They don't really have an accurate watch. you know the Lord gave them a watch. Lord gave him a timepiece that's messed up, man. They ain't, they just ain't resetted the time. That's like walking around with a watch, and it's like 3 hours later or something, like, you know what I mean. Like, you have to understand every sign, because these signs that the Lord has given, is he set it forth as a measurement for us to understand what time that we in. Also, it says he answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before. You see, when thou seest part of the signs past, what's part of the signs? Hey, when they remind me of Matthew chapter 24 when they ask him, you know, they ask Yahushua like, what are so many signs that you were talking about? You know, you can go to Matthew chapter 24. He tell you the signs there. You know, shit. It's prophecy all throughout the scriptures. You know, Jeremiah, shit, Deuteronomy. It's literally signs all throughout the scriptures, man. You know, rumors of war. You see, it says it says, I'm reading one more time. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the times past, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand, right? That it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Yeah, so man, is you literally have to eat the whole roll or you won't understand what time you in, man. You know, and that's why a lot of guys they got these bugged out doctrines because they don't know that the Lord. Hey, that's why the scriptures say, you know, Lord coming back as a thief in the night, man. But they so bugged out in their doctrines and they don't know what time they are really in, man. You know, you got guys don't believe it's gonna be a Jacob's trouble. Do you see these? You don't see these signs, man. You know, you don't see these prophecies that's coming to pass and bringing us to this point to where we at the point of the breaking point of Babylon the Great, breaking point of the society, the breaking point of motherfucking the dollar bill. You know, food prices going up. You know what I mean? Gas prices going up. All of these different things. That's shit. The war, the spirit of war is arising, and it's not slowing down. It's not catching no break. You know what I mean? You got all type of stuff going on, and you know, man. But it says, moreover, he said unto me, Son of man, eat that thou findest, eat this roll, and go speak unto the house of Israel. So I opened my mouth, and he caused me to eat that roll. And he said unto me, Son of man, cause thy belly to eat, and fill thy bowels with this roll that I give thee. Then did I eat it, and it was in my mouth as honey for sweetness. Right? That's part of the roll. Is that honey for sweetness? You know, when he ate the roll, part of it was sweet as honey, man. But verse 4 says, and he said unto me, Son of man, go get thee unto the house of Israel and speak with my words unto them. You know, so but because I put it because you know he mentioned how a part of the roll is sweet, right? But also part of that roll is bitter too, man. You know. So you know, and Jake, man, you know, he what he'd do, Jake being so wicked, like he what he'll do is he'll eat the sweet part of the roll, and then he won't break down to you the bitter part of the roll. You know, that's how Jake be operating, man. You know, but the Lord, you know, you have to eat the whole roll, man. You know, or once again, you can be left behind, man. You know, because both parts of the and remind me of like how you got guys who break down the scriptures, but they only go with the Old Testament. Just a lot of confusion going on, just from based off of people not eating the whole roll, man. You know. But this book of Hebrews chapter 13 verse 14. For here have we no continuing city, but we seek one to come. And that's the thing. Like a lot of guys think that they stuck in time, and they think that this kingdom is gonna be the kingdom for all time, for forever and ever. No, man, the Lord never said that Babylon the Great was gonna last forever and ever. But people don't understand that because they don't have the whole role. They don't hearken unto the whole timeline, the whole prophecy. You know, you can't just nitpick what type of time or what type of because that's where you get this Deuteronomy like thing. Like you know, you got guys stuck in the book of Deuteronomy. Like you know what I mean? Is that the only is that the only prophecy that you know how to break down? That's not the only prophecy in the scriptures, man. You have way more prophecies in the scriptures, man. You know, that's just once again, the scriptures evolve, man. Prophecy come to pass, another prophecy come to pass, another prophecy come to pass. Then you got more prophecy come to pass. Now the prophecies are popping like popcorn. So what time are we in now, man? You see? That's why it's important to eat the whole roll and not just tell people, a portion of the roll just for your own benefit, man. Just so that you can get some money inside of your ministry or whatever. That's not what that's not where it's at, man. You see. But yeah, shit. Lord's willingness was edifying. The audio about my shop give me the spiritual lesson. These prophecies tell you what time we in, man. These prophecies literally tell you what time we in. And we don't want to be lost in time, like stuck. Hey, that's like missing the train. Hey, that's gonna cause you to miss the train, man. Here it is. You trying to get out of here. You know what I mean? And you have a portion of what it takes to get out of here. But you're not wanting to deal with the whole portion and gonna cause you to miss the train, man. You know. And once this train leave, man. Hey, like the scripture remind me of the precept where it says, many shall call on my name. But I shall say I never knew thee. Paraphrasing. You got to know what time you in, man. The Lord want the men who watching. You know. He want to deal with the men who gonna be watching. You see, watching for him to come back. Because if you ain't watching, that's like the foolish virgins. You see, so you don't really want to be stuck in time, man. You want to make sure you know where you at in prophecy. You want to make sure that you know where you at in this timeline. But Lord's willing, let's edify until next time. I say shalom.